Hey guys, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to a brand new video. If you haven't seen my last video where I talk about the Resident Evil 2 Perfect Guide, definitely check it out. I explained that my cousin Dan dropped off a few items from a storage unit that he was just getting rid of for no reason. Um, and I was pleasantly surprised by the stuff he gave me. Just out of the blue. He didn't even bother to try to sell them online or anything. And they're in perfect condition. And I love getting stuff from him because he preserves all his stuff. So the item I'm going to talk about today is also in perfect condition, and it's also one of my favorites, and that is the Resident Evil 3 Nemesis versus book strategy guide. Again, this brings back so many memories of when I used to just sit in my room and play Resident Evil 2 and Resident Evil 3 Nemesis for the PlayStation 1, and that was my night. I would just sit there with chips and a drink or a soda and just play these games nonstop. Again, another detailed strategy guide with an awesome cover of Nemesis right there. Really cool. Secret areas, secret events, infinite money, hidden costumes, all kinds of stuff in this strategy guide. Here is a detailed image of the back there. It shows you a map. It shows you some images from the game. Every secret revealed there. Highest rankings. Puzzle solving strategies. In this game, Nemesis just comes out of nowhere and chases you down. Being that it's some really good jump scares, I was pleasantly surprised by the way they did it here. I mean, it was very different from what we got in this game, which I still put Resident Evil 2 above Resident Evil 3, but Resident Evil 3 is not far behind. I still think this is a great game. This definitely has some good scenarios. But yeah, it's really cool. So yeah, this is the other item that my cousin gave me. And you can see from EB Games, look at that. Okay, you see that? Let me tilt it like that. There we go. $14.99. So this was a little bit more, even though the price tag down here says USA $12.99. So they sold it for a little bit more. Whatever. It's actually, let's see, is it thicker? No. This one, Resident Evil 2 actually has more pages than the Resident Evil 3 one. But again, really cool. It's got one of my favorite characters, Jill Valentine, from the very first game. I freaking love Jill. Oh no, I like Jill Valentine more than Chris. I like playing her roles in the games more. This is a really cool shot of Nemesis right there. It's very dark and like it just seems like a horror movie to me. That is cool. Um, so it talks about like the mixing and matching of herbs and like all different kinds of stuff with the items, and then you have the famous monster page where it shows you guys all of the enemies and what weapons that work good against them. It's so detailed. I freaking love, each character. There's the sliding worms, the zombie dogs. You got the hunters. You got the spiders, the grave diggers. You got Nemesis. There's like different types of Nemesis, which is cool. I love these strategy guides. I mean, I just like to take time to just sit here and look at them and read like what it's all about. Here is the pages with the weapons, and it shows you, all the different styles. That's the thing, guys. Like like strategy guides, they don't really need to make strategy guides anymore because we got the internet. There's a strategy just by looking up on Google, but there's something missing from that. when we got these. These are just detailed descriptions and really cool pictures. It's like someone went out of their way to, you know, to illustrate this. So yeah, these books are awesome. I'm so glad to be able to have these. There's also a picture here of, oh shoot, sorry about that. This thing is a little heavy. Here's a picture of Carlos right there. Carlos is okay. I actually prefer Chris Redfield over Carlos, and Leon Kennedy over Carlos, but he's not a bad character. But anyway, yeah. So that is the other item that I got from my cousin, Resident Evil 3 Nemesis Perfect Guide. Do you guys remember this one? Because I know if you remember Resident Evil 2 Perfect Guide, I know you probably remember this one. But did you guys have this? Like I said, I usually sit there at night, soda in hand, potato chips, and the strategy guide in front of me, trying to just unlock everything, go through the scenarios as it says, and what to do. Really, really cool. So that is the Resident Evil 3 Nemesis Perfect Guide, and these are the items that my cousin gave me. Now, that is not all. He gave me a lot more that I'm going to show you in different videos, because I don't want to spoil everything in one video. But these are the PlayStation 1 strategy guides that he gave me. Really, really awesome. Glad to have them in my collection. I definitely will be taking care of them. So, what did you guys think of those strategy guides? Let me know in the comments. Yeah, so just for future reference, my videos are going to be all different kinds. I'm going to be doing movie reviews, going to be showing you guys movies in my collection, going to be showing you guys like movies that I grew up with, talking about different things like that, video games that I grew up with, video games that I'm currently playing, that I picked up, or systems that I picked up. In other things, like there's like a card collection that I'm going to show you. There's like puzzle things and even figurines and things like that, comic books, things that I picked up, like movie memorabilia, all kinds of things, guys. So stay tuned for a different outlook on things that I have. And that's what I like to do. So hope you guys enjoy the channel. Subscribe. No, I'm not saying you have to subscribe. There is no push to do that. But I'd really appreciate it if you did. And thank you for stopping by. And I'll be back with more of these. So thanks for watching. And let's talk in the next video.